Hey everyone, and welcome to Murder by Numbers. In last episode, we discovered that there is a connection between the victim and a drag queen of this place named Ross. And unfortunately, we have had the pleasure of meeting her in her attire and seeing her face to face. We have not really talked to her yet, which is the pleasure we'll have this episode. And as you probably can tell, I'm looking forward to it so much. Oh my gosh. Let's just rip the band-aid off and start. Hi, Miss Ross. Oh, we can talk to Fran. Let's talk to Fran first. Thought maybe ease into the episode. Nope. We're not getting that blessing. Well now, what can I do you for? About yourself. Her favorite topic, I imagine. You work here, right? A couple of nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host. But either way, it's full-on Rose Moses. Aha, full-on is apt. You mean the luck? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified. I feel like that's really accurate. And he was one of the few I hadn't actually punched. Honor, she scares me. How did you know the victim? How do you know the victim? What? Who's the victim? Wait. Oh, I wonder what her reaction is going to be if we tell her. His name? His name was Oliver Laurel. What? No! I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. It sure was a mess, yeah. To be honest, I don't really know how it happened, but what was it about? Ollie he was working a lot of stuff out, you know? A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. He came from a very strict background. Christian, Catholic, something that began with a C. Had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out, and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. How did you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens. Tickled his pickle, I guess? Happens more than you'd think. Then, a few days back, he told me that he liked me. Liked me, yeah. I was guessing as much. I was flattered, of course, but I think Ross is trying to keep it, like, professional, like work-related. Well, I had to tell him that I'm not a dude. Wait, really? Oh, so it is a female doing drag, and that's when things went south. Wait, you're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Okay. Wait, but I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down. But you never expressed that you liked him back. He liked you. So they definitely like each other, is what I'm gathering here. Fran thought he'd hit me, so... Oh, okay. So she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Yeah, makes sense. Well, from the customers, at least. I was gonna get him unbarred when it had all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. So, they probably have said this, but was this like last night? So that's why you had no time to reconcile? You're a female drag queen. I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen. What? You're a drag queen, but you're a woman? Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out of my mommy's hidey hole with all the female equipment. I like that description. Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. Well, I knew that there were female people doing it, but like assigned female at birth. I don't know Ross's real name. I want to refer to Ross as her real name, but I don't know. So I'm just going to say like Ross out of drag. I expected them to be a male. So everything I'm seeing here is real, or you know, like the are those balloons? Or is she really like sporting that in real life? Because that's interesting. I am digging a hole. Oh my god. How did you end up doing this? I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then. Thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looks like me, didn't I? Okay, so I'm gathering that this is her. She's not wearing things to make it look like there are things that aren't there in real life. I don't know how else to describe it. Great. When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. Okay, that morphed into performance, which became what you see now. I never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Ross is my way of taking them to the extreme. Kinda giving you everything at once, you know? Wait, is she claiming that she's doing non-binary drag? Because I know that exists as well. But I would definitely say this is stereotypical female clown-esque drag, but definitely female. Do you get much work? Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Seems hyper-femininity is just for the boys. Who'd have thought it, huh? Friend's been good to me though. She knew I could entertain a crowd and that was all she cared about. Okay. Where were you last night? It's... You know, I find it fascinating that the victim, Oliver, started to like Ross, and that was turned down by the fact that she's female. Because you'd think that if you started to like someone who's a drag queen, that you'd really not care about gender. You know? That's interesting to me. Anyway, could you tell me about your whereabouts last night? Sure, I was working here until about 11:30 p.m. and then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? Huh? No, can't say I did. Only Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh! Yeah, I saw him out there a couple times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know. He'd come and go. But yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. Seems genuine. I'm gonna try to present some stuff. I don't think she'll react to much, except for maybe the flag, because I think every drag queen would react to that, but let's try. Oh, okay. Oh wait, her coat was coated in this drink, and we've presented the bottle of that drink, so it makes sense that she'd react. We found this broken glass outside. Oh, probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping stuff out there. Smells like kombucha to me. What are you, some kind of dog? Oh, I guess that was the one thing we needed to present because it seems like we're getting a new scene here. I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You might want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh yeah? What makes you think that? Oh, okay. The sneaker and the coat, the smashed dial and the bottle, the coat and the broken bottle. Yeah, because the kombucha was both in the bottle and in the coat. We found this bottle smashed outside, near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of kombucha. And? Well, we know that was Ollie's favorite drink. We also know that this coat is yours and that it's covered in kombucha. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it? Come on, boss. No good can come from hiding the truth. Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. Okay. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me, yelling about how he'd lost everything. His home and now his friends too. And okay, so what I surmise to be the case is the case. That he was upset and drunk because he'd been kicked out of his house and he tried to find solace here. because it's the only place he knew, I guess. That's when he spilled the kombucha on me. And I saw red and, well, I might have swung my bag at him once. Or twice. Or... Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it's assault. Because it makes me look bad. And it's totally unrelated to the crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer. No, she's not. But I am. Wait, was he listening in? That's amazing. What? I want to talk to you. Get a proper statement. I will do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you not to tamper with evidence. But I... Okay. I'm kind of glad she's been escorted out, because she creeps me out. Good work with that inconsistency, Honor. I help too! Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Oh man, he's really like seeing us as a colleague. But I'm not gonna tell him that because he'll bust a nut. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. Oh, okay, puzzle. Let's do this. Oh no. Wait, okay. It was a simple mistake, one that I made like just now. I was a little afraid I'd have to start over again. Yeah, this should almost be it. Last one actually. Here we go. Picture? Awards photo. Alright. Oh, we are a detective. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is a photo of the Mizrahi cast and crew at the Starshine Awards the year we won Best New Show. But it looks like Blake's face has been circled. Oh. Are the fingerprints? We found it in Frank Britchell's Tully's apartment. Ah, Tully is gonna come back into this. Ah, I thought that would be a case 4 kind of deal. Ooh, okay. So Tully was hired to blackmail and or kill someone. And this photo was given to him by his superior, or whatever you'd call it, being like, this guy, this is the one you need. And these are the other people involved, but this is the guy you need. You would think that Honor would be marked as well if it was about blackmail, but I think Tully was just hired to kill him. So the circumstances don't matter to Tully. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating on the side. Detective Cross, I love you. You're amazing. I was thinking the exact same thing. But it doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. And when it got developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy. Okay. I know I keep repeating myself. But I know that Ryan and Honor's mom have a pretty strong relationship. And if I recall correctly, there was something of her mother that Ryan gave to us, or like some kind of information that he got from her. So the connection has been established, is what I'm saying. So what if Ryan stole that photo? But why that photo specifically? I'd imagine there are more pictures of Blake. Oh, did Ryan do that to link Honor and or Honor's mom to this? Because that's devilish. So, if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment? Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Huh. Don't tell her I called her that, okay? A new mystery! Let's head back to your apartment! We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine, let's go see Mom. Oh, hey, KC. I am not leaving before I can see if I can talk to you. Yes, I can. Wow, so much drama, and it's not even midday. Thanks for earlier. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, KC. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but, you know, one day I hope you'll really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle dragger. I really hope that at the end of this game, we will let him have it. Because Casey deserves to let it all out. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get a chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons-grade wanker! Do you think Ross is guilty? What's your take on all this? Do you think Ross did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But I do think she'd drive a giant pride parade float into do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade float into someone? No. She's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine pate instead. I feel like he's making a good point. I don't think Ross is the calculating type. Pate? How refined. It's not refined. You're just American. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? What are your plans now? You thinking of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all this stuff out is going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so it feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Yeah, fair. I want to see how he responds to this. Why are you showing me that, babe? Oh, you didn't respond to that? Let's try this then. Yes. Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? What's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember the guy who pretended to be the handyman, Tully? Oh, yeah. But, wait, why did he have it? That's what I'm going to find out. Interesting. Okay. I still feel like we maybe shouldn't have told Casey that, but I trust Casey blindly with my life. So it's fine. Okay, let's go to Honor's apartment. Yay! First we got to talk to Ross, now we get to talk to Sharon. This is a brilliant episode. Calm down, have we? Mom? Alright. Well, are you ready to be civil? I really need to get that key back from you. Over my dead body. Don't tempt me. Wow, Honor. Seriously? What did you want to talk to me about? Well, what was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me? You know exactly what it is. You're doing this detective stuff again. I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford. I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about. Look, you've said your piece, Mom. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think. But I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around. But what if you die? What's the point of being so scared of dying that you don't ever live? Nice. Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything. Was there anything else? Or was that it? Don't think this is over, Honor. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God knows he had his faults, but... I think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. Oh, right, of course we needed to present the photo to her, because it was hers. Huh, okay. What are you showing me that for? Mom, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when we won our Starshine last year. I remember, but why do you have it? The real question, Mom, is why you don't have it. I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. Should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone. Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did. This one? I think I gave it to Ryan! Woo! I am so right. Ryan is big bad wolf, and I'm going to eat him instead of him eating me. Oh, it feels so good to be right. You what? Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met with him, hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo to remind him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. He asked if he could have it, and, well, I thought if it might help, why not? So, if Ryan had this photo, how did it end up at Frank's? I don't think we should be telling her that, because the connection with her and Ryan is pretty, you know, buddy-buddy. Maybe we didn't tell her, maybe we just mumbled that. Honor, I think I have made a connection. Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. That's definitely it. I wanted to choose it. I'm going. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. He hired Frank to seduce Blake. Wait, no. I mean, those photos we found did have Blake in some pretty things. I'm sorry, I think there was a glitch in my reasoning. Let me try again. This has like major like Ace Attorney, like the first Ace Attorney game, second case vibes, that we went to Groesberg and the painting got stolen by Red White, and Phoenix was like, I know what you are. You're lovers. And Groesberg was like, what? Oh, my ever. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's do this for real now. Frank is Tully. So I think Ryan did the blackmail himself, and then Frank is the one that killed Blake. So it should be the first. Ryan hired Frank to kill Blake. What? No, Ryan wouldn't. But Blake is clearly circled in this photo. Yeah, that's usually stereotypically like this is your target. Yeah. Wait a second. I think you're nearly right. But remember that recording from inside Blake's office? Frank didn't go there with the intention of killing Blake. Blake tried to call the cops, and then he got killed in the struggle afterwards. Wait, so it was accidental? I don't remember that detail. I thought that Blake wouldn't agree to terms, and that's why he was killed. Okay. That is correct. Let me amend my theory. Okay. Okay. So, Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. Then Frank killed Blake, which was not the agreement, which is why Ryan had Frank killed. I think that's it. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. What makes you think that, Scout? Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprints files? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Lee Security. Is that Ryan's firm? I don't remember. Ryan did offer us a job at some place. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Yes. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something, and went to Leith in order to do so. Okay, so Leith is a company that deals in blackmailing people. like Blue Corp from Ace Attorney. I need to stop talking about Ace Attorney. Anyway, Leith is a company that deals in blackmail, and Ryan paid Leith, and then Leith hired Tully to do it. Alright. Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so maybe Frank got killed by Leith because Frank didn't uphold his end. Or at least he did something that he wasn't supposed to. So Ryan actually had nothing to do with Frank's death specifically. This seems to fit Ryan more, because Ryan also paid $50,000 to have us out of the Starshine Awards. He didn't hire Kathleen to kill Stanford. So this seems more like Ryan's strategy. Like, he's trying to specifically break everything in Honor's life. He's not actively trying to kill people in her life. He's trying to break her so she'll come crawling back to him. So the killing is kind of outside Ryan's zone. It's not something that Ryan intended to do. But I can see how Ryan would get corrupt from this. I mean, he's already corrupt in a money way and in a status way, but not in a criminal, like, murdery way yet. But I can see how this is going to go south. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake? Good question. Here's my theory. To squeeze him for money to take over his job to get you fired, yes. Like I said at the very beginning, it has to be someone who has a major stakes in us being off the show. And really only Ryan fits that bill, because Ryan wants us jobless, moneyless, friendless, lonely. He wants us so distraught and sad and broken that he can swoop in and save us. That's what he wants. Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired. Huh? That bastard. You said that Ryan was very controlling. This proves it. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you even after your divorce. He's old. He is 50 shades of messed up, isn't he? I mean, I'm not surprised, but oof. I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. Oh? What? Oh, what's going to happen? She is an actress, so this is gonna go great. Hey, Ryan, I thought about your offer, and well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m? He's not gonna suspect a single thing because he is blindly and madly in love with Honor. So, oh boy. Great, see you then. Now to call Detective Cross. Okay, so she's going to make him confess something, and then Detective Cross can arrest him. I mean, there's a lot to confess on Ryan's part, but not murder. And Detective Cross is a homicide detective, I believe. So, I don't know if Detective Cross can really do anything here. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back. Wait, who's not? What? Honor, why won't you wait for me? Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Ross has an alibi. Okay. So it wasn't her? Nope. So we need to get looking again. Oh. Crispin. What kind of name is that? What? The band-aid on his nose. What the frick? And he looks like he hasn't slept in forever. Like me. Nice suit though. Sorry, didn't see you there. Oh, I don't think they're going to be open today, to be honest. Huh? Oh, no, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so? Well, don't let me send it your way. Who are you with the weird teeth? Oh my gosh. Hi. Actually, I'm going to save you for next episode. Wow. I am so eager to find out what Honor is setting up to do. I think she's trying to lure Ryan into a confession, but I don't think that's the way to go. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So we learned that Ross is not the killer, apparently. What else did we learn? I'm so flabbergasted. We learned that all our theories about Ryan are true, but I am not surprised whatsoever. We did learn that Ryan's not a murderer in any case. I mean, we didn't learn that exactly, but that's what I'm deducing. And we met this dude, whoever the frick he is, Crispin. Weird name. We'll talk to him in the next episode. Maybe he's like a regular or something. Maybe. We'll find that out in the next episode, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Doei doei!